plants per stand. 4 plants per stand. So there's no way they will do very well. There's no way. Commercial.
So what do you call this type of?
This is what we call it. We look at it as control.
Okay.
It's not actually. It will serve as a control for our own trial.
Okay.
Because even the farmers practice for our own problematic soil management is even far better than what we have here. So this one serves more like a control, and you can see that the management practices that the farmer uses is not is very poor. You can imagine having 3 to 4 plants per one stand, and the soil also has questions in terms of the nutrient status. So you can see how stunted they are, and you can see it's already tasseling, which shows that it cannot grow more than this. So you can imagine what kind of crops this one will give, and there's highly competition, and it goes the same way. The place is not properly managed. It's also weedy. You can see, though it's also intercrop with leguminous crop, lacuna, but that one still does not address the issue because it was not properly managed. Now, if you look at the right hand side where we have our own NISS management plots, you can see where we have done the needful by carrying out soil test, and with the soil test we were able to find out the acidic nature, and we apply accordingly the soil amendment, which is lime and organic manure. Then we also adopted what we call good agricultural practices. We can see here, compared to what we have at the other farm, at the other side of the farmer, we have only 1 plant per stand, which gives room for each of those crops to really grow to their maximum potential, and also able to produce very well. And you can see the way they look greenish. And with the nature of the soil, we can see that the soil has been overspent. The nutrient status is very, very low. So with the little amendment, with the amendment and the fertilizer recommendation, you can see there's a very big gap between what we have here and what the farmer is doing. So the farmer will surely get something reasonable out of this NISS managed plots, and at the same time the farmer will need to do more by adopting all those agricultural practices, the soil amendment, and we can know that over years, as cultivation of this place with those practices, it can improve the nutrient status to the level that more yield will be gotten from here. That's number one, and at the same time also restore this soil back to the original state.
Thank you so much, sir. But from what I'm seeing, it's like they have the same measurement to the next crop. Is it that it was also taught to the farmers on how to plant? The spacing.
Yeah, the spacing. Yes, the spacing is quite different from what the farmers. If you look at the spacing here, we use the standard recommended rate, and this gives room for maximum plant population within a particular plot, and also give room for the farmer to be able to utilize and maximize the available space that is available to him. Compared to what we are seeing here, if you see the kind of spacing, you see that you are not maximizing the little land available, and at the same time overcrowding the plants per each stand. So I think there are a very big disparity in the terms of the management practices here, and the one that NISS is trying to disseminate for the adoption by the farmers. And I think farmer has also seen it, because this one is an on-farm demonstration. The same farmer that has been doing this is the same farmer that has been managing this along with our NISS staff and the extension agent, and you can clearly see the big difference in what he has been doing before and with the intervention of NISS in the program.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, may I know your name? Sorry, I didn't ask it before you started.
Okay, my name is Nafiu Adewale, and I'm the head of Inspectorate and Accreditation Department of Nigeria Institute of Social Science.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Even this one, we still need to do more later on to improve it. So, Akatama encourage them going more.
So I was surprised.
Manual, yes. And good quality one, so that we can bring up the soil. See, it's more sandy.
85.2.
So even when you can come, you go. Not at all.
Number of leaves 10.
Yes.
We're going to farmer 4. Yeah.
There's one there, you have like 5.
128.3 plant height.
So that we
See observations, soil scientist and agronomist.
Mixed cropping, poor weeding, in short, zero weeding. And there's possibility of pest infestation. Yeah.
79.
79.
But what the guy said is correct. One weeding.
103.1.
But the crop
That they already tasking.
It's already
It's almost the same.
stunted.
So if it's not even 8, it should be around 7 to 8.
Lack of nutrients.
Even 11.
You did check the.
Is that the
Sunday
toilet?
morning, check the seed per hole.
3.0 is not following. Some places are 3. See, some places are 3. 1, 2, 3. Some places are 4.
3.0. 4. 1.
Yeah, 163. Some are 4, some are 3.
So the good agricultural practices were not followed.
Yes.
That's 3.
What about spacing?
Spacing,
It cannot be okay.
Some places are wider, some places are
Spacing was
closer.
not deliberate.
Yes.
If you say no, I think it's okay.
And it's
by
not
accident.
uniformed. The spacing is not uniform.
Yes, it's not uniform.
Yes, some places are.
Anyone that see that is close by, look at this one now. Look at this.
4.0 stem guard. 4.0 stem guard. Maybe that one major. 4.0 stem guard.
is it that when they notice that some are not coming up, they came and
4.0
planted
stem
again?
guard. Take the height.
And when you notice that
Because-
some are not coming up, you can plant again, but not the way they did it.
So,
Not the way that
because that is what it means. Like this one now.
Sure, guys, some will take 5.
3.7. 123.7.
some of the plants they put so
That's
many,
what take
so
five. How
the
many
food
days?
agricultural practices that we encourage, from this plot, so that it was not followed. The field management in terms of weed control wasn't followed. The seed rate, because it has a whole lot of factors on how the seed eventually come up. There are so many seeds competing for nutrients, and if it's an improved variety that takes more of nutrients, it will still be a problem. They will be taking more from the same source. It's
Sir,
not very
excuse, is it the same seed for this one that was given to this farmer to plant here?
we cannot say exactly, but it's likely because the seed that was given, most likely was not exhausted. You understand? So it could be the same and it could be a different seed. But that's another. When you're talking about good agricultural practices, it's an holistic package. Starting from the soil, kind of soil, the kind of seed, the quality of the seed, the fertilizer application, the weed management, the pest and disease control. Those are the things that affect, the final outcome. And you can see that many of our farm from this field now, the farmer has labored in planting, in doing, probably has even put fertilizer, maybe some of those things, spent money, spent labor. But from this, it's obvious that I cannot get anything reasonable if you got something at all. And that's the problem with many of our farmers in Nigeria. It's high time we start taking agriculture as a business, not just as a lifestyle or something that we just do casually. So you cannot compare this that was done deliberately, the research management that was done deliberately, starting from the site selection, the organic manure application to help the organic matter content of the soil, to spacing control, the quality seed that was planted, the spacing, the quality seed that was planted, the number of seed per hole that was the recommended space that was taken, then the fertilizer application which was done in split to correspond with the time of nutrient requirement of the plant, and then also the weed management, the field management. At some point we also applied pesticide to attack to control fall armyworm. So these are deliberate. This was done deliberately. This was done, so to say, casually, and you can see this effect. So we're encouraging our farmers to do agriculture deliberately, to be deliberate, expecting to get something reasonable. If you do it deliberately and you put in everything, you will get good results. If you do it casually or just as lifestyle, you will not be able to get something commensurable. So it will not bring, number one, it will affect the country. We won't have sufficient food. Number two, if you affect the farmer, you will be discouraged. You are putting so much and you are not getting anything reasonable. So you are thinking that you are wasting time, it will affect you. You will not be able to send your children to the school you will have loved. You will not be able to live the lifestyle you will have loved compared to other things. So this thing has to be done deliberately. So we appreciate the Nigerian Institute of Soil Science for the effort reaching out to farmer. The farmer itself will now be able to appreciate this deliberate effort that the institute is making, be able to learn from it, and we believe, hopefully, from what we will see, the farmers here, what they will have seen, they will now be more deliberate about their practices.
So what do you call this practice again?
Well, we call it control.
And this side?
This is a farmer researcher managed research process by the institute.
Thank you, sir. Sir, may I know your name?
Okay, I am Oderinde Oluwatosin, registered soil scientist and head of department, Regulatory Affairs Department, Nigerian Institute of Soil Science.
Thank you, sir.
To this farm at Paso, we are here today for a normal growth parameter taking. So we have seen there are two different farms here. We have seen the one that is a research farm managed by Nigerian Institute of Soil Science, and we have seen this one that is owned by the same farmer but is not a research farm. So the difference is clear. Here you can see that the good agricultural practices have not been observed. The farm is not weeded, nothing is being controlled. So from here now, the farmer will be able to know the difference between the two, and then we'll know which one to follow. And then at the end of the day, the farmer will be able to pass the message, the knowledge to other farmers around here. And it is easy for farmers to adopt the Nigerian Institute of Soil Science method because it is physical, it is clear. It is not something that you need to, when anybody that walks into this farm will see the difference. The difference is clear. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I know your name?
My name is Ruth Michael Akpan, Head of Department of Planning, Research, Extension and Statistics. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.